Well, in the response to this video here, Joe's video, I just wanted to reiterate that we're facing some very big challenges in terms of humanity as a whole. And this goes way, way beyond any partisan issue, although, you know, in Washington, D.C., that isn't acknowledged at all. Instead, during the presidential campaign, we essentially have the elites accusing each other of being the elite, when it's pretty much an oxymoron to begin with. The challenges that we are facing in this country, and not only in this country but globally, are humongous. And unless people start to come together, ordinary people, working class people, people, you know, who work off their ass every day to try to do some good, to feed their families, things are not going to change. And there will come a point when things become so desperate that people become so pissed off that violence will inevitably happen. So by speaking out, by all of us speaking out here, we're trying to avoid this. But you can look it up throughout history that these things cannot be avoided once the situation gets out of hand. So that is one thing to keep in mind. So please, let's keep spreading this message globally to every community in every country. Email, you know, these sorts of videos to everyone you know in every country, persons you know globally, so that we can become united in our cause to essentially fight the global financial elite, which is trying to make a mockery of the people and humanity. They basically all they understand is numbers. You know, we're numbers to them. It doesn't matter how many people die in one war or another, as long as the bottom line is correct, and as long as more profits are made, and on top of it, you know, they proclaim to be helping people when in actuality it is not working out that way in the long run. You know, there's nothing wrong with human competition, even with, I would go as far as to say, with regulated capitalism. I'm not exactly a communist, you know, but there has to be some oversight, and this has been completely taken away. And so, as usual, you know, people run amok, and greed takes over, and this filters down to society as well. But it cannot continue this way in the long run. And so, you know, that's why we keep making our videos, in order to build a global community of people, reasonable people, not violent people, who are standing up against this. So spread the message. That's all we can do, because we don't want an explosion. That's really not what we want. Good night.